Hey y'all, I made dinner. You ready to eat? Let's get in this kitchen. Alright, so we are making some fried cabbage on medium-high heat. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I have some andouille sausage, and I am going to cut them up, and then we are going to brown them. You can use more sausage if you'd like. I'm not making a lot. I do have a smaller cabbage, so I'm just going to cut these up, and then we're going to brown them in the skillet. And while our sausage are browning, I'm going to cut up a red bell pepper, a white onion, and I'm also going to add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic. You can use chopped garlic if you like. I really don't like cutting up garlic, so I take the easy route. But I just want to saute these really softly. I don't want to overcook them, so I'm just going to saute them for maybe 2-3 minutes max. All right, I am adding in my veggies. And then we're going to start to work on our cabbage. I do have a smaller cabbage. That's why I only use a couple of the andouille sausage. You can cut your cabbage however you like. I do not waste much of my cabbage. Some people cut the core out, but you know, if you cook that down, it is edible as well. I do like to cut my cabbage kind of thinly sliced. So just going to do that, and then I'm going to rinse it with some water in a strainer. I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate you all for watching this video. Whether you are new or a returning subscriber, I definitely appreciate y'all. Life has been so busy, so I have not been able to post like I want to, but I am back with some really good recipes to share with you guys. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it, and I really appreciate if you guys would engage in the comments. Tell me what your favorite soul food dinner is. That's what we'll do. All right, so I'm adding some minced garlic. I add the garlic last because you know garlic does burn. And just sauteing this really quickly. My cabbage is rinsed and drained. I'm going to add that in, and we're going to fry this up. I'm going to add in some salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. And then I'm just going to let this simmer, I'd say maybe 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll add in maybe a half a cup of water, and then turn the fire down to low and just let this smother. It took me maybe 15 minutes. Some people like their cabbage a little crunchier, so you can, you know, do it maybe 12 minutes. I kind of like a mushier consistency, if that makes sense, just kind of softer. So I did cook this on low for about 15 minutes. All right, next I'm going to start to work on my sweet potato cornbread. I microwaved a small sweet potato for about 5 minutes. This thing is really, really hot, but just going to cut it open and remove the sweet potato. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of butter and just let that kind of melt in there. All right, so this recipe makes about, I say, between 6 and 9 muffins. So I have my Jiffy mix. I'm gonna add in some brown sugar, some cinnamon, some nutmeg, a little bit of ginger, and I will have all of the measurements and the ingredients in the description box. Just gonna mix those things through. And to my sweet potato, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of vanilla, a half a cup of milk. I used almond milk. You can also use regular milk if you like. Just gonna mix that through and then add it to, I'm also gonna add 1 egg in here, and then I'm gonna mix it and then add it to the dry ingredients. And then to give it that real sweet potato color, I added 1 drop of yellow and then a couple of drops of red. Just gonna blend everything together. If you have lumps, it's okay because it is cornmeal, so it's not gonna get smooth like a cake batter. And then I am greasing my muffin pan, and then I added a scoop and a half of the cornbread to each little cupcake thing, and then I'm gonna bake this for about 15 minutes on 400. All right, and this is them going into the oven, and here they are once they're done. I also made melted some butter with a little bit of cinnamon and honey and topped the cornbread with this. All right, next we're going to start to work on our pork chops. I do have my cast iron skillet on high heat. Going to add in some vegetable oil, and then I'm going to season with salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and cayenne. Be generous because I'm just getting it on this one side, but I'm going to mix it through so that it's seasoned and coated on all sides. All right, and next I'm going to add in about 4 tablespoons of mustard. Yes, mustard. If you've seen my mustard fried chicken video, you know that this enhances the flavor. It acts as a great binder to keep that flavor in there. I'm going to flour my pork chops next, and then I'm going to fry them. I like my pork chops kind of crispy and well done, so I'd say I fry them maybe about 5 minutes on each side. All right, and then I'm going to flip my pork chops just to make sure they're not scorched or anything like that. And y'all, I'm ready to eat. I have not cooked a meal like this in a long time, and it was so good. If you guys have any recipes you'd like me to try, please let me know. I'd love to make them for you or put my little spin on it. But yeah, y'all, this turned out good, honey. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this pork chop frying, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.